Hey, it's Foxola out in the backyard today on this lovely, sunny, springy day. No, we are not in New England. Yeah, I just wanted to get some fresh air for a change, and I haven't been home this week too much, and I don't like that a whole lot. I'm really a homebody. I love to stay home, and sometimes people have a real problem with that. But I just like to be where I live and make it a really nice, comfortable place where I live. And that's my environment. I've been sensitive to grids, squares. For example, a couple of years ago, I put some carpet squares down on my floors, and that's all. It's a checkerboard, so I've had that around me for a couple of years now. Barefoot Books has kind of a checkerboard theme to them, and so I've been attracted to that. Also, the latch hook canvas is all grids, squares, graph, whatever you want to call it. And now I've found all these lovely people that on YouTube that are interested in journaling. That's like little square or rectangular objects. And it's funny how it's sort of just been coming to me. And I've been trying, I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction, and I've been attracting money and also an idea that's going to bring money. So I have an idea, and they say to activate an idea, you think it, write it, and speak it. So I've thought it, I'm starting to write it, and now I'm speaking it, and I'm putting it out there in the universe, and I'm going to say an affirmation, a law of attraction affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful now that my idea has been properly conceived and announced, and it will attract much positivity and support to it. Now I meditate on that for about 17 seconds. Okay, it's out there. It's launched. I'll make a video, a proper video about the law of attraction in the future. I've got a lot of video ideas. This is my video idea book. I think it's too small. But today, grids, yes. I have got an idea for a journal. And not a journal where I write down my thoughts, so you're reading my thoughts, but a journal where you write your thoughts into. And I've been inspired by various companies and learning that people kind of like graph paper to write on, or gridded, or whatever you want to call it. And looking at the different types, there's so many different types of journals and notebooks and sketchbooks out there, and finding all the people and all the different niches. Some people like the art journal, some do the planners, some do this and that, and it's really been quite intriguing and fascinating, and meeting such really nice people. The dog is playing with the cat, in case you catch something. Oh yes, there's dog playing with her favorite cat. Darla and Sandy. As long as they don't knock over me or the camera, I'll be fine. I'm cool. Because this is such a lovely day, and I needed some sunshine. So once again, the train of thought has been derailed. So here's a working title for my journal that I'm going to try and put together. Let me do a little explaining first. When I was a kid in 70s New England, We didn't use nerd or geek. If somebody kind of didn't fit in, it's sort of a 60s term really, but you could call them squares. And an abbreviation for it was, what was it? If you did that, describing somebody, like behind their back or something at a party, you was like, you know, we knew what that meant. L-7, square, does not fit in. I'm calling this L-7, a journal for squares. L-7, a journal for squares, and it's going to be a journal with gridded paper, graph paper, whatever you want to call it, but it's going to have my artwork incorporated into it. Like maybe, I was thinking like borders. Maybe the left page would be a full-size sort of artwork and piece of art, and then on gridded paper. The theme is going to be gridded paper, and the right side will be for the reader to write in. And I probably will produce it through CreateSpace because that's the company I use for my other books. I'm just thinking there might be, you know, there might be a real interest in this. I admire the Productive Luddite very much because all of their books are through CreateSpace, which is kind of a feat, really. I mean, I think you have to really know the ins and outs of that company, how to format your book in such a way. But yeah, I've been kind of looking at my freestyle really big notebook, and it dawned on me, whoa, this is CreateSpace. That explains why the pages are a certain way and the cover's a certain way, and it's the way it's set up, why you've got a title, why it's a soft cover book. I'm not sure if they produce hardcover books, frankly. See, there's a lot of stuff I have to look into when I design L-7, a journal for squares. I gotta remember the name of that. And I have some ideas. What I would like to do is have, if I can work it out. See, you have to use certain templates in CreateSpace. So you pick out, you can use one of their cover templates, or you can upload your own artwork. So what I'd like to do is have just the graphic on the cover with no title. So that would be like a journal, you know, covers are blank. There's no printing on any of these notebooks, these journals that you get, right? Or maybe very little. So I would like to just have like a graphic on the front, and then you open it up, and inside there's a title page inside. But yeah, there's a lot of things. I'm going to take elements, like the best of the notebooks that I am familiar with. So I want to get some graph paper. I am also looking at the Leuchtturm gridded books. But first off, I'm going to get some graph paper, and I found some that you can print out, but I think what I'm going to have to do is have, there are a couple different routes I can take. Last night I printed out some graph paper that I found online, and then I scanned it into Paint, and I can draw. I tested it a little bit, and I can draw over the grids in Paint, but if I erase anything, it also erases the grid work because it's all one layer. Anyway, there's a lot I have to kind of play with and experiment with, but I love it. I'm stoked. This is day one of L-7, a journal for squares. And I wanted to share that with you, and Please, input. I love it. I love, 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 love getting comments from you, and I love having subscribers and interacting. And I'm a nice lady. Sometimes I come across as arrogant, and I apologize for that. But I'm a New Englander, I guess, and we're just maybe not huggy-wuggy or anything. But I'm nice, I swear. Okay, so this has been Fox from the Backyard, and thanks for watching, guys. And my cat is crying for me, and I need to feed the dog, so I guess it's time to go.